This Les Paul Custom isn't what you think it is. In today's episode, we check out a very quirky model from 2012. This is the Gibson Les Paul Custom in Maduro Brown. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to Squealing Pig Guitars, the home of luxury string machines here in Nottingham, England. My name is Keightley, and today we have a very special Les Paul Custom to show you. This comes from 2012, the era where Gibson were prohibited from using ebony. So they were sourcing different materials for the fretboard material. Many guitars from this era have rich light, which is kind of frowned upon by purists. However, this Les Paul Custom has a rosewood fingerboard, which is really cool. It's also finished in Maduro Brown, which is a really nice brown hue, and the word Maduro is normally associated with cigars or beers. So it's that lovely kind of luscious brown look that you get on cigars, and that's what this guitar is finished in. We believe this guitar has been on the road, obviously only made in 2012 and it's 2025 now, so it's 13 years old. But it's absolutely bad. It's got buckle rash on the back, loads of kind of sanded down areas on it, and the case is absolutely destroyed in a very good way. I actually think it looks really cool on this guitar. So that's a little bit of backstory about this Maduro Brown Gibson Les Paul. So without further ado, let's get the case and take a look at this beauty. So guys, here's the case. As you can see, this case is absolutely battered. It's definitely been on the road for some time. The latches, all the gold's kind of come off. It's a really cool relic. I'm a big fan of the way that this case looks. But let's open it up and see this Les Paul Custom. So inside we get a very unique Les Paul Custom. So at first glance it does look very dark. It's not obviously a brown under this current lighting, but when we get it out the case you'll see kind of the brown hue of this guitar. What I really like about this guitar is that we have this kind of chrome hardware, which really offsets the brown finish really nicely. Obviously we've got our 490R, 498T pickup set, but just the way that that body looks is so classic. Love the chrome and how it's offsetting against the brown, and then we have the nice white binding. Moving on to the fretboard, we have a very rich rosewood fingerboard with the mother of pearl inlays. Rosewood fingerboard Les Paul Customs are becoming very popular. We all know that Slash has one in his arsenal, which is a custom made one. It looks very similar to this actually. Chrome hardware, black finish, but with the rosewood fingerboard. Very cool. And as we move down to the headstock, it's the best Gibson's headstock in my opinion. You've obviously got the split diamond inlay, got the Les Paul Custom bell cover, and in this one we have the Grover tuners as well. But it's just a beautiful looking guitar, so without further ado, let's pull it out the case and talk a little bit about the specs of this beautiful guitar. So guys, now it's time to go over the specs of this beautiful 2012 Gibson Custom Shop Les Paul Custom in Maduro Brown. As you can see in the B camera here, it's a very cool kind of hue of brown. It's a very dark brown. You probably wouldn't be able to tell it was brown from this camera angle, but in person, it has a very nice kind of dark kind of cocoa look. Then when you pair that with the beautiful white binding, it has a really unique look. I also really like the chrome hardware. Chrome hardware, Gibson Les Paul Customs just rock. They look incredible. Of course, the big factor of this one is that we have a rosewood fingerboard, which is becoming kind of like an increasingly popular option for Les Paul Customs. Slash actually kind of custom ordered one with the Made to Measure program, and you'll see that in the Gibson collection video. He plays Sliver on it live with Guns N' Roses. But it has a very kind of unique look. Obviously, I think because this guitar is brown, the rosewood fits even better. But the main reason for this is because Gibson were actually prohibited from using ebony in this era. So in 2012 to about 2016, you see a lot of rich light fretboards and kind of ebony replacements for Les Paul Customs. But for me, the rosewood fingerboard was definitely the best option, and I think a lot of the purists for that as well. Of course, this is basically a modern Les Paul Custom, just like my Gibson Green Widow. So we have a mahogany body, we have a carved maple top, we then have the 490R, 498T pickup set, which are a very hot output pickup. We then have the modern Nashville style bridge, the stop tailpiece, 2 volumes, 2 tones. As you can see, this particular example has a lot of wear to it, especially on the back. We have some really kind of killer buckle rash on this example. I'll try and get the light in nicely. Some divots to the finish. It looks almost a little bit like a Murphy Lab guitar, just without the checking. Moving on to the neck, we have a mahogany neck. This one, it has the kind of modern Les Paul custom profile, so it's nice and thin, very good for the shredders out there. We then have the rosewood fingerboard with 22 medium jumbo frets, and we have the beautiful mother of pearl inlay, which on this example have a really nice look and nice hue. Moving on to the headstock, the best Les Paul custom headstock in my opinion. We have the split diamond inlay, Gibson logo, and then we have the Grover Keystone tips. These are really good tuners, my favorite for a Gibson Les Paul custom. And then we have the Les Paul custom bell truss rod cover. That's pretty much all the specs of this Maduro Brown Les Paul Custom. So this guitar looks incredible. I love the rarity of this guitar. But most importantly, how does it play and how does it sound? So without further ado, let's go to the tone demonstration. So guys, welcome to the tone demonstration. I'm plugged straight into my 2-rock Bloomfield drive and I have a condenser microphone from Audio-Technica on the grill cloth. I'm kind of in the center of the speaker, just slightly off axis. For the start of today's video, I'm on the lead channel with the bright switch engaged. I've got a tube screamer on the floor, and let's hear some rock and roll tones because this is what these guitars were made for. Let's hear the bridge pickup. The kind of switch is a little bit wonky, but this is the bridge position. Obviously, it's been played a lot and it's been battered, so obviously it's been a bit of a touring guitar. Feels incredible in the hand. So let's hear that bridge pickup. This is kind of a sliver tone feel. So as you can hear, it has a lot of clarity to the sound. It's a very bright guitar, it stays in tune really nicely, and it just has that real thick kind of drop D sound. It has a really nice direct tone, very brash, just like a Les Paul Custom should be. I am noticing it's not as bright as a normal Les Paul Custom, probably down to the rosewood fingerboard and not ebony. But let's hear some more classic riffs on this guitar now. Wow, that guitar sounds incredible. Really good for Slash, Zakk Wylde, all the things that Les Paul Customs are made to do. Now let's hear some neck pickup tones. So without a doubt, this guitar sounds incredible. I'm loving the tone through the 2-rock Bloomfield drive as well. Just so you know, that is the lead gain channel. Without the tube screamer, this is what the amp sounds like. So a very classic rock tone. This is the neck pickup. Lovely tones all round, from the crunch all the way to the high gain. Now let's hear the clean tones. My biggest criticism of Les Paul Customs is sometimes they're too bright, so let's see what it sounds like for fingerstyle near soul and more cleaner blues playing. Middle position. Bridge pickup. Beautiful tones all round, including a few sloppy mistakes there, so sorry about that. But yeah, these pickups sound really good. I like the neck and the middle positions. The bridge had a little bit too much mid-range, a little bit too honky for that type of style of music, in my opinion. But let's hear some more tones. Let's hear some Metallica. I love that tone so much. In the room, it has such a bloom to it. This neck pickup is definitely my favorite position on this guitar. Let's hear the in-between tone just one more time, because it did sound good in the previous demo. So let's finish off the episode with a loop. So guys, that's the end of today's video. If you've enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating on the video. Leave your comments in the comment section below. I'm really intrigued to hear what you guys think of this Maduro Brown Gibson Les Paul Custom. And most importantly, if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and smash the notification bell to be notified when we make a new video. I upload daily, Monday to Friday, every week, bringing you some of the best guitars in the industry. So you don't want to miss out, hit subscribe, you won't regret it. I'm going to rate this guitar today an 8 out of 10. It's a sublime Gibson Les Paul Custom, and I love how it's got that rare Maduro brown finish, as well as the rosewood fingerboard. It makes it a little bit unique, and I love Les Paul Customs from this era. My Gibson Green Widow is also a 2012 model and has a rosewood fingerboard, so I really like that spec that they were using in this year. The case is battered, the guitar is battered, it feels very lived in. I have to say I got along with the pickups. Normally I'm not a big fan of the 490R, 498T set, but this one sounded really cool. Very easy to play with low action, and the neck shape was to die for, just like my Gibson Green Widow. So I felt absolutely at home today. It was a battered Les Paul Custom just like my personal one, so I don't really have any complaints. So if you're looking for a Les Paul Custom that's just a little bit different from the rest of them, then I would recommend this Maduro Brown Les Paul Custom. But that is the end of the video, guys. As I said, make sure to leave your comments in the comment section below, and if you own any Les Paul Customs from this era, let me know as well. But thank you so much for checking out this video. I'm really appreciative to all the supporters out there, subscribing, liking, and commenting. But that is the end of this Squealing Pig Guitars video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ben Keightley, and that leaves me with one last thing to say. Keep rocking, guys. I'll see you soon.